I'm going to show how to make this little like flying origami bird. It's pretty basic. It uses only valley folds and a single reverse fold. So it's a good one to start with. So start with a square of paper and turn it so that it's like diagonally like a diamond. And then you're going to crease it in the middle. Open it up so that you have a line here. And then fold it corner to corner the other way. So you're going to make your creases crossing over each other. And this time you leave it folded, so you don't open it up this time. So you have a tall triangle. And then you're going to take the whole triangle, so both flaps, and fold it over about 2/3. So you're going to leave like a thin part on this side, and then this side's going to fold over. And it doesn't have to be exact. But probably, and to make it straight, what you can do on the back is double check that these lines line up. So right now they're a little off, but if I line up the crease, it makes sure that it's straight. So then you have like a tall thing with a little triangle. And then you're going to take only one layer and fold it back the other way. About half the thickness of this. So imagine a line that comes right down the center of this vertical piece, like here, and that's about where you're going to fold this back from. So then you have basically a diamond sitting on top of this tall element. And then fold the whole thing in half. So it's triangle with 2 points on the bottom. These 2 points are going to become the bird's wings. And this like bent side is the front of the bird, and then the pointier part is like the end of the wing, like where the feathers go like backwards. So fold this forward. You can fold it straight up if you want. I tend to make mine go a little bit forwards, so it kind of makes the front of the bird a little bit fatter and the back of it a little bit thinner. But that's optional. It just depends on whatever you think looks nice. I'm going to flip it, and part of the triangle is going to come up into that fold as well. So it's not just this little wing part. It's actually part of this, and this gives it like the bird's body. I'm going to flip it over and line up the same fold so that it's got a wing on each side of its body. And then for the reverse fold, to make the beak, there's a couple ways to do it. You can fold this, so if you imagine like this is the neck pointing up and then the beak would be pointing like down, you can kind of pre-fold it like how you think the face would be looking. So that's kind of a good direction for the beak, I think. If you crease it, so that's step 1 of the reverse fold. But you want it to look the same on both sides. Like this looks like the head is like turned, and this side you can barely see the head. So we want to make it look like it's got a beak from both sides. So so once that crease is made, kind of open up the front of it a little bit, and you can see how it makes like corners that stick out. And you're just gonna tuck that inside, and then push the sides up. So from the front, it's gonna almost form like an arrowhead shape or a V. You're just tucking, you're basically turning this mountain fold here into a valley fold by tucking it in between the two sides. And so that way when you have the beak, it has the same look on both sides. You can leave the bird like this if you want. You can also bend the wings a little so that it can do different poses. So you can have it like it landed, or you can have the wings up like it's flying. So that's like a little origami bird.